Welcome back, chess fans. Today we are looking at one of the most aesthetically pleasing games ever played. Akiba Rubinshtein, the man who treated the chessboard like a canvas, delivers a stunning tactical finish that is still studied by every top-level Grandmaster today. Let's dive into the Lodz 1907 masterpiece. Here, White makes a move that is strategically questionable. By taking on c5, White concedes the center tension too early. It allows Black to develop comfortably and dictates the tempo of the position. In high-level chess, you never want to release the tension unless you have a concrete tactical reason for doing so. A slightly passive retreat. White is searching for coordination, but in these Queen's Gambit variations, the queen on d2 often blocks the development of the bishop. Rubinshtein immediately punishes this lack of ambition with his next move, putting pressure on White's structural integrity. A beautiful prophylactic and active move by Rubinshtein. By placing the queen on e7, he prepares to support his central expansion and eyes the c5 square. It's the mark of a master, improving your position while forcing your opponent to solve complex problems. The game shifts gears. Rubinshtein centralizes the knight, creating immediate threats. Notice how Black's pieces are now perfectly coordinated. White is forced to trade, but the resulting position leaves White with a compromised pawn structure and a weak f4 square. White tries to challenge the knight, but this creates a massive liability. By pushing f4, White weakens the dark squares around the king, specifically g3 and h2. Rubinshtein realizes that the center is about to become a playground for his pieces. This is a serious positional mistake. White attempts to restrict the bishop on d6, but by pushing e5, he permanently weakens the d5 square and makes the king's position extremely vulnerable. Never push your pawns in front of your king unless you absolutely have to. The king tries to find safety, but it's already too late. Rubinshtein has everything perfectly lined up. With the knight on g4 and the queen ready to join the attack, White's position is crumbling under the pressure. White is forced into this move to stop the immediate checkmate threats, but it creates a fatal weakness on the light squares. Watch closely. This is where the true genius of Rubinshtein shines. The sacrifice. Rubinshtein sacrifices the exchange to demolish the center and open lines toward the white king. This is pure calculation at its finest. By removing the defender, he clears the path for the final assault. Absolutely stunning. A quiet, yet devastating move. The rook on d2 dominates the board, cutting off the king's escape and setting up an unstoppable mating net. The coordination between the pieces here is simply flawless. The final blow. After 25, qg2, Rubinshtein plays the crushing rh3, forcing the mate. This game is a masterclass in piece coordination, positional intuition, and tactical accuracy. A legendary performance by one of the greatest to ever play the game. What a game! It's the perfect blend of slow-burning positional pressure and a high-octane tactical finish. I hope you learned as much analyzing this as I did. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to Chess 64 Elite Academy right now for more elite chess content.